Hey folks, it's dinner time. It's actually a little on the later side of dinner time. I'm trying a new experiment here. So Scruffy has not been coming as close to the door as he used to, and I've been kind of wondering why. So I'm trying to see if I can encourage him to come closer to the door by ignoring him, basically. So I've been walking past this little opening in the blinds, but I've been trying not to directly look at him. And so I'm trying to give him the impression that maybe I don't see him. And I'm hoping as he gets more impatient, he'll come to the door and try to guarantee that I see him. So I'm going to wait this one out for a little bit. I'm going to try to cook something, which is going to take me a little bit of time. So after that's done, I'm going to see if he's moved. So I'll hopefully be back with him. Sometimes he just gives up and will leave for 3 hours, so we'll see which one happens. Hey folks, I don't know if you can see him. I have to try not to let him see me. So I'm sticking the camera way out. So it's been 45 minutes to an hour. He left, I'd say, probably about a half hour in, maybe 15 minutes in for about 5 minutes. Then he came back, sat there for a while, and then I think about, say, 15 minutes ago, he left again, and then I was just about to kind of go away, and he just came back. He is a little bit closer now that he's come back, but yeah, he's still kind of far. I've been kind of walking past the window, but I'm trying not to look at him. And I've been sitting at the couch at a distance, out of line of sight, so you could probably see my legs, but couldn't see my face. So I was hoping that he'd kind of get the hint that, hey, I need to get this guy's attention. And I just dropped the colored squishy balls into the empty bowl there, just as a reminder that I do think about his food. And so I'm hoping you can see the balls and the color, and that they're, I haven't forgotten about dinner. It's just I'm trying to communicate that I need to see him, so he needs to get closer. I can't even see him from the kitchen window because he's positioned himself basically below the table, so I can't see him. And usually he's so far back I can't see him either. So anyway, I think I might stall and see what he does. I kind of suspect in several hours I expect he'll leave, and then in several hours he might come back and he'll be closer to the window. I'm not terribly motivated to feed him tonight. Just as I've been saying for all week, I'm kind of mentally checked out, even though the last 2 nights have gone fairly well. I kind of want to see where we actually stand, because the wet cat food, I think, has motivated him more to eat, but I don't know if I want to give him wet cat food all the time. It's kind of a expensive luxury, which I don't know if I want to fork out for. Anyway, I will resume recording later to show what happens. So I'll see you later. Bye. Hey folks, just an update. So it's getting kind of late. I haven't seen him come back. I've been checking periodically. About now is kind of on the late end of when he would appear again. The 3 hour later thing. So he's not here. So yeah, I guess he's not going to get dinner tonight. I don't feel too bad about it since he basically got a full lunch in the kennel today, or the carrier. So there was basically a entire portion of the dry kibble plus a little bit of the wet cat food mixed in. So he actually got a little more than a meal. It's not a great meal, not a big meal, but since he's been going a bunch of days without eating, with
Yeah, I think it was this week. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a big deal for him. So I guess we'll see him tomorrow, probably. Be interesting to see if he comes in the day or if he's going to come out at night or both. And I will be interested to see if he is braver about coming closer to the door. Presumably he'd be hungrier unless he gets a really good meal tonight, finding some rodent or something. I don't think it rained today. It was very overcast all day, and the weather kind of sucked, but I don't think it actually rained. So I don't know if that means the rodents tend to come out more or less. But anyway, so that's the update. Thanks for joining me, and we'll try this again tomorrow. Bye.
Hey folks, just a quick update. So I decided to... He sees me. I decided to put a kibble in the kennel, and so I just finished that, and I just went in, and I also placed the towel back where he's been kind of hiding, or closer to where he's been hiding, because I'm kind of curious if he is afraid of the towel. Maybe he'll come here. So anyway, I was just washing dishes, and I saw him approach the kennel, and then I saw him approach the screen door. So he's here now. So I was curious if he's going to open the kennel, but yeah, so far he hasn't. So, hi Scruffy, you missed dinner. I guess I can get you dinner. Okay folks, I'm gonna get some food for him and go out. I'll be right back, assuming he sticks around for it. Okay folks, he stepped back to the table as I was getting dressed for the cold weather, and he had this terrified look at when he was staring at me. So I'm just trying to get it on film. He's looking down now, but when he was looking at me, he seemed like he was terrified, and I don't know why. So this is, again, my frustration with him this week. He's just completely regressed, and I don't know why. So anyway, I'll be right back with food, hopefully. Okay folks, I'm back with the food, kind of. I didn't feel like giving him the wet cat food tonight because I had the leftover rotisserie chicken skin and bits that I wanted to use up, and I think that would be good enough for a meal. I don't want him to do a really long meal. So I left it at the door for a few minutes, or maybe a minute. He didn't come to the door, so yeah, he's acting kind of terrified. And I don't know why, and I also don't know why the camera's all out of focus. So I don't know what the deal with Scruffy is. So he used to come to the door and sniff the food, but he doesn't seem to want to sniff the food. So I heated the whole rotisserie chicken tray so we can lick it later, and I can dip the glove in it so you can lick that. But I don't know what his deal is. Don't you want some food, Scruffy? So shake the bowl. Bowl. Want some food? So yeah, I don't know what his deal is. So I don't know why he's so afraid to approach. Well, it's cold, it's late. I don't want to be here forever, so I'm gonna go out. Okay, Scruffy, I'm coming out. Okay. I'll put that on the ground. I'll put this on the table. Close the door behind me.
because it's cold and I don't have a working furnace. And now I gotta get the glove on with one hand, if that's possible. Okay, I'm using the chair to brace the glove against something so I can shove my arm down it. Okay, so it's on. Let's see, let's get the brush. And actually, let me start with the chicken skin. So there's not much left. But I got, I think, 2 pieces of chicken skin. Actually, let me offer the hand instead of the holding the finger. Look at your favorite rotisserie chicken skin. Better not hiss. You haven't done anything yet. You don't want the chicken skin? Burn it. I don't know, maybe. There you go. There's a big piece on my palm. At the palm? Yeah. See if I can get it lower on the finger. Okay, so it's there on the finger now. With the chicken skin? Oh, it fell on the ground. I get another piece of chicken skin, so it's basically the last one. So I don't know, maybe it smells rancid. It's getting a little old, but I think it's still okay. I want to find out. Here he comes. That's the one on the ground that he didn't want earlier. So yeah, he seems to like it. Good. I'll lick it. So I didn't see Scruffy on the deck this afternoon at all. So I came out for about an hour. So I have a little pull-up bar that I set up on the side of the deck. So since I can't get to the gym, I'm trying to figure out ways I can work out at home. And yeah, he flinched. I'm trying to get the brush now. Okay, so I got the brush. And he's looking at the brush. And he's looking away. So I get the food. So basically it's the kibble mixed in with all the chicken skin and grease and remaining chicken pieces. So yeah, I didn't see him anywhere. So the weather was very overcast. It looked like it was going to rain, but it didn't actually rain. So he may have been in hiding. Didn't do anything, Scruffy. I don't know why you're so skittish. So I'll let you have a few bites before I comb you. But yeah, it looks like he's wet. So
I like rotisserie chicken. I don't know, maybe he's gotten pickier. Maybe he wants the wet cat food exclusively now. So I can't tell if he's eating or just trying to figure out what the food is. Okay, I think he's finally eating. So there's a piece of chicken at the bottom there. So I think he slurped up all the gravy. So, okay. There you go. Just rolling the ball. I didn't do anything. I think he's here in the street maybe. So he's looking the ball now. So yeah, he's been rolling around the ball, probably collecting some of the gravy on it. So I'd like him to actually go in for the food, and then I'll try to comb him. So yeah, his ear just flinched when it hit my jeans. So yeah, he's really skittish tonight. Really interesting. I think he's getting clever. I think he's actually intentionally rolling the ball in the gravy so he can lick the ball. It's something I've never seen him do before. So yeah, he's learning a few tricks. Of course, yeah. Kind of presume he actually wants to eat the real food at some point. So, getting the brush, I'm actually not really moving that much, but yeah, I want to get ready to brush him. Okay, so I think he's going in for some food now, so I'm going to pet him, or brush him. It's just the brush. We've done the brush for the past couple of nights. You can smell it, it's fine. It's your fur. It smells like you. He's still licking the ball. So yeah, he really likes the chicken grease. I'm not sure if he likes the rest of the food though, including the actual chicken bits. Okay, I'm gonna try to pet him, or brush him. There we go. Not sure what he's doing, so I'm backing off for a second. Okay, here we go. His fur is kind of messy today. It looks like he's probably been grooming himself a lot, but it's kind of like sticky, or not sticky, but it's like hairspray type stiff. So I think I'm going to flip the brush over. Yeah, get some of these knots out. Yeah, that's a lot better. At least on this side. I have trouble combing his other side. The angle makes it really hard. Doing it with just this one hand and the way he's positioned. But yeah, a lot of the knots, at least on this side, are now kind of out. So I wonder if I get his tail. Nope. He didn't like the tail too much. And so I also went out front after the weights, or the the pull-ups. I also got one of those what is it, the rubber band, resistant band things, so I can try to simulate some weights using resistance bands. So after all that, I went for a run. It looked like it wasn't going to rain. The weather is just going to suck. So, since I was out front, I didn't see him there either. So I don't know where he goes. Yeah, that one caught a knot, so that got his attention. I'm just trying to groom you, just like your mother would do. I think he slightly hissed. Yeah, he has a lot of knots on this other side.
Okay, I'm gonna flip the brush over. So I'm really, at this point, just brushing him for the sake of brushing him to socialize him, and at this point I don't care so much about the hair. So I think I got most of the knots out. So I haven't tried the cat bath yet. I'd kind of like to do that, but I think I need better food to keep him there. And he actually pushed the bowl away from me, so I'm actually bending over a lot and reaching right now to try to brush him. So it's really hard to do right now. So I got 2 cans of cat food left still. So still gotta decide if I'm gonna continue this project or not. So I still haven't seen my neighbor or asked them for their cat food yet. Trying to get his tail now. He's trying to get his foot too. So yeah, there's only certain things he exposes for me. The brush. Trying to get his rear. Yeah, I can see a lot of the fur is shedding onto the brush. So guess I'm gonna have to figure out how to wash the brush. He's stealing the plate. It's moved pretty far from the... I think I'm gonna pull the plate back. He didn't like that too much. But yeah, he moved it really far. It was really struggling to reach him. So yeah, he has a lot of fur on the brush there. I'm gonna put down the rotisserie chicken plate.
Whoops, I didn't mean to drop it. Wanted him to lick it. So he didn't run away completely, so might be okay. So you can see there's a lot of chicken grease still in this plastic plate, so I think he'll enjoy it if he gets brave enough to come for it. So I'm gonna sit back a little bit. We're at 23 minutes. So I really don't want to be here an hour. I don't know how long he's gonna groom himself. I just groomed you. You don't need to groom yourself again. You're not done eating yet. I'm gonna take out one of the balls when I'm at it, if I can manage it. Actually, I'll take out 2 of the balls. Okay, so yeah, he has free reign of the food now, more or less. So yeah, I wish he wasn't so skittish. Yeah, he's gotten worse this last week. So even with the wet cat food and the successful brushing we've had, yeah, he's still showing a lot of signs that, yeah, he's more afraid of me than before. So I'm not sure what to do about that or how to fix it, if he can fix it. So that's why I'm still undecided on whether I'm going to continue this project or not. I might extend it a little bit longer just so I can debate the issue longer. Means I have to go to the store, buy more cat food, spend more money. Also means, yeah, since I'm uncommitted, I can't, buy bulk and get a discount. Because, let's see, yeah, so probably needs to do some online shopping to see if there are any good bulk deals, like from Walmart on cat food or something. So I know what Costco charges, and I think Costco, yeah, so there are 2 problems with, well, 3, so one's the cost. I mean, as far as wet cat food goes, it's reasonable, but it's just more than I wanted to pay. Second is the size of the can. So it's 5.5 ounces, which is almost twice the ounce of the 3 ounce they have right now. And so I think that means I got to split each can into 2, so each can becomes 2 meals, which means I got to refrigerate half the can every time. And the cat food really smells, so I don't want to. I'm not enthusiastic about the idea of it stinking up my refrigerator. And then the third problem is just quantity. So it will be, I forgot how many cans it was, but I think I worked it out. So it'd be basically 4 months of cat food for him. And at this point, I'm not sure if I'm committed to do 4 more months of this. I'm barely committed to do 2 more days of this as it is. Why won't you come for the grease? Okay, I'm going to push the plate out a little for him, so it's a little further for me. Yeah, so this is the other thing I dread, so just sitting here forever and ever waiting for him. So yeah, I'm dreading that this is gonna, it's already hitting 30 minutes, I'm dreading it's gonna be an hour just for him to look at that chicken grease. So nice, keeping his distance. Because I actually pushed it too far, I can't reach it. And I think he knows that. I can stretch and try to brush his head. Okay, so I'm gonna... Okay, so I guess he's pissed off. He's done. Okay, folks, I guess I'm gonna clean up and I'm gonna throw out the rest of this because I think it's old and it's not worth saving at this point. Yeah. Left and a half. So yeah, that kind of expresses my feelings right now too. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and we'll probably do this tomorrow. Bye.